Ever wondered why some people can face months of job rejection and still stay sharp, while others burn out and quit? It's not just mindset and strategy. It's because they have built a system that shields them from the emotional toll of rejection, so they can make better choices with the opportunity they do have. Keep going without one, and you risk making desperate moves or giving up too soon. But stick with me and I'll show you 4 simple steps to make your job search rejection-proof, so you can stay in control until your next yes. And at the end, I'll reveal the spotlight signal effect. The moment you'll know your job search system is finally working. When I say rejection-proof, I don't mean immune from rejections. I mean building a job search process and mindset so solid that each no is like a coach in disguise, teaching you something useful, or like a compass, quietly pointing you closer to your yes. The average online job application has a 3 to 5% chance of landing you an interview. That's worse than roulette. I hate that game, so I make sure to teach people a system that safeguards their confidence and decision making all the way through the job search. And it starts by getting brutally honest about the game you are playing. Because if you are playing the wrong one, no amount of effort will help. Step 1, manage your expectation. If you're in the volume game type job search, 10 applications today, 10 tomorrow, know the odds. 3 to 5% means you could send 100 applications before hearing back from just 3 or max 5. Instead, shift to a targeted game, fewer, high quality application, where you have customized your approach, activated your network, and aligned your value to the role. That's like trading in a paper boat tossed around by the current for a ship with a rudder and a map. I'm launching my free masterclass on how to network for a target job search approach. Comment masterclass below and I'll send you the sign up link once it's live. And once you got that expectation level set, the real challenge becomes keeping your momentum without burning out. And that's where the next step changes everything. Step 2, build a sustainable job search routine. This is about mapping your exact steps, from finding a role to tailoring your CV to follow up and so on and so forth. So once you know those steps, streamline the repetitive tasks with various tools out there like AI tools, maybe using ChatGPT to refine your resume for a specific job, or to draft networking messages that actually sound like you. But here is the crucial part: bake in boundaries. Treat job searching like a job. Start at 9, finish at 6, and take weekends off. That downtime isn't laziness. It's part of the system. If you try to grind 24/7, you'll burn out, like an engine that overheats and stalls before reaching its destination. Another important aspect: protect your non-job search identity. You're more than a LinkedIn profile, and keeping that perspective will make you a stronger candidate when it counts. I don't think job search should be painful, but rather rewarding and expansive moment in your career. That's why I talk about sustainable approach called the low emotional ladder in my free masterclass. Comment masterclass below and I send you the sign up link once it's live. Even with a routine, rejection will show up at your door. The question is, will it break you or build you? Step 3, reframe rejection. In my view, this is about expect it, accept it, and use it. Rejection is information, not a verdict on your worth. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditation, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Each no is a signpost showing you where the path isn't, and that's useful. Instead of spiraling into self-doubt, replace negative thought loops with constructive questions. What's in my control here? What's not? Epictetus would remind us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. If your feedback hints you're targeting roles just out of reach? Take it as a roadmap. Get an online training, earn a relevant certificate, or work with a coach on that specific topic to bridge the gap quickly and confident. And this is where having the right support system matters. A great coach or mentor won't have the magic recipe for every situation, but they'll know your strengths, understand your challenges, and act as your sounding board. Like a lighthouse guiding you through fog when you can't see the shore. Whether that's a paid coach, a peer accountability group, or a trusted colleague, make sure your support is tailored to you. And here's the thing, even if you are reframing rejection, it's useless if you're missing the one piece that can stop you from stalling out entirely. Step 4. Skill-proof your ambition. If you're breaking into a new market or industry, you want to signal you're ready now, not almost there. Think of it like training for a marathon. You don't want to show up on race day having only run 10K. You might finish, but you'll likely crash halfway through. It's the same with the job search. If there is a clear gap between where you are and what the role demands, you might get a few interviews, but you'll falter over and over, draining your energy and motivation until you're tempted to give up. That's why it's so critical to identify your gap early on and close it before you run out of juice. If your target roles need specific certificate like a CPA, get that. If they require data analytics, take a short intensive course in data science, Power BI, or SQL. If leadership presence is key for the role you're applying, work with a coach to sharpen how you present and influence. You can bridge gaps through online training, earning a relevant certificate, or even shadowing someone in the role. Think of it as sharpening your blade before battle. So when the opportunity comes, you are ready to strike. When hiring managers see you have proactively closed that gap, you go from a maybe later candidate to a we need them now hire. And when you have done all this, you'll start to notice a subtle shift, a hidden signal that tells you you're no longer just another applicant in the pile. I'll call this the spotlight signal effect. It's that moment when opportunities start coming to you instead of you chasing them. Recruiters messaging you, past contacts suddenly reaching out, referrals started to come in, and interviews feel like conversation instead of interrogation. It doesn't happen overnight, but when it does, you know your system is working, because rejection proofing your job search isn't about avoiding no's. It's about building enough clarity, confidence, and capability that when the right yes comes, you are ready for it. Every great career story includes chapters of doubts and detours. Your job is to make sure they don't define the ending. Like a sailor in the rough water, you may not control the wind, but you can control yourself. Keep your perspective, keep moving forward, and the right yes will find you. If you want a deeper dive on the targeted approach that gets your interview rate to 60%, click this video right here.